There are two ingredients necessary for the existence of life: air and water. Air being unlimited, while water for human being consumption is scarce. We use water for nearly everything: food preparation, laundry, dishes, hygiene, etc. We swim in it, fish in it, boat in it. In fact, 70% of our world is water. Although water is seemingly abundant, unfortunately, 97% of that water is salt water, or water from the ocean, making it undrinkable. This leaves us with 3% of fresh water. Dismayingly, only 1% of our fresh water is accessible for direct human being consumption. This is the water that comes from reservoirs, lakes, rivers, and underground resources that can be tapped at an affordable price. Only these amounts are regularly renewed by snowfall and rain. Therefore, it makes it available on a sustainable basis. This water that we have now is the only water we will ever have. We can't produce any more of it. With the population growth, climate change, and the amount of water being polluted and contaminated, it is our duty to conserve our water supply and keep it clean. According to the SDCoastalKeeper.org, the 6 billion people living on this planet use about 30% of the world's newly water resource supply, and it may reach 70% by 2025. Jim Gimetro adds, if current population trends continue, another 1.5 million people will have resided from the country by the year 2050. This will bring the total population to be 4.5 million. Increasing humans means increasing demand for water. By the year 2050, the desired water use will have exceeded current demand by 37%. The decrease of water supply combined with the increase of demand has made conserving crucial. There are many things we can all do to conserve, which means installing low-flow shower heads and faucet aerators, remembering to turn off the water while brushing your teeth or reducing your shower time, or simply turning off the water while use sets up. Checking your plumbing for leaks, especially silent toilet leaks that can waste from 30 to 500 gallons a day. Outdoors, watering your plants between sunset and dawn, when the water is less likely to evaporate. And most importantly, make sure you're watering your plants and not your sidewalk or your driveway. The west of the United States has been experiencing less rain in the past 50 years and increasing droughts, especially in the southwest. The systems used to date to treat and move our water supply requires large amounts of energy. They are mainly produced by burning coal, oil, natural gases, and other fossil fuels. So when you use water, you also use energy, which contributes to the climate change. Plastic water bottles are a small but real contributor to greenhouse gas emissions, because fuel is required to move and treat to move them across the country and world. Many things can be done to prevent climate change. Using less energy is a significant way to start, which includes turning off your lights and better insulating your home to conserve heat and air conditioning. Driving more fuel-efficient cars and driving less. Cars and light trucks are responsible for 20% of the U.S. energy-related carbon emissions. Not to mention, even going meatless one day out of the week can have a great impact on environmental resources, because industrial meat productions has a significant greenhouse gas emissions associated with it, according to gracelinks.com. Many people die and get ill because the water that they're drinking is being polluted and contaminated. We only have 1% of accessible water, and the fact that we are the reason why it's being polluted isn't right. It isn't something to be solved overnight, but we can all put in our part by being aware of what we throw down the drain and not throwing any kinds of oil or any other kinds of litter. Making sure that we don't overuse pesticides and fertilizers. This will help prevent runoffs from its material into nearby water resources. People will need to see the importance of conserving. We only have a limited amount of water, and climate change, population growth, and the amount of water being polluted and contaminated is only making it worse. We have to preserve and respect our water today to live for tomorrow. Thank you.